An eye doctor convinces a patient to have cataract surgery, puts the wrong lens in, and as a result of that, this patient ultimately goes blind in that eye. Would you like to know what this is about? Come join me as I share with you this great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury trial attorney practicing law in the state of New York. The doctor convinced the patient to have cataract surgery. She just had a little bit of a blurriness in one particular eye. Wasn't really giving her a hard time, but the doctor convinced her to do it. Now, when you have cataract surgery, what happens is the doctor goes in and surgically removes the lens covering the eye. And then they have to put in another lens. Okay? Now, that lens is supposed to be calculated. The correct power of that lens is supposed to be calculated before the surgery happens. So the doctor puts the lens into the patient, and the following day the patient is asked, "So, what do you see?" Turned out the patient couldn't see very well at all. So the doctor does his tests, he figures out what's going on. It turns out that the lens that was put in was not accurately calculated. Okay, so what's the next step? The next step is, now we have to get you back to surgery to remove that lens and put in the correct lens. What do you think happens? During the course of this corrective procedure, something goes wrong. The doctor has a lot of difficulty getting that lens out. And during the course of doing that, some damage occurs to the area where he's working in. He then takes the lens, which he believes to be the correct one, puts it into the patient, and now covers the patient up, closes them up, covers the patient's eye, and the next day he sees her in follow-up. What happens then? He takes the patch off and says, "What do you see?" She said, "I can't see anything." "What do you mean you can't see anything?" "I can't see anything." It turned out the doctor had caused significant damage so that this patient no longer had any usable vision whatsoever. It also turned out that this patient was never a candidate for the original cataract surgery. So why do I share this great information with you? I share it with you just to give you an idea and an insight in what happens when a doctor makes a recommendation to have a procedure that you really may not need. Now obviously you can go get a second opinion, and many people do that. This patient relied on the doctor, trusted the doctor, and as a result of him telling her, "You need to have this cataract surgery," she went ahead and did it, suffered a complication, and even then, after trying to fix the complication, she now went blind in that particular eye. Well, that's it for today's quick video tip, and as always, if you do have legal questions, what I encourage you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. This is something I do every single day, and I welcome your call. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, @oginski-law.com. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a wonderful day.